Hello there. So people often talk about why it's so great to have a YouTube channel, but it's not all gravy, as you young people might say. I suppose I am young, I'm just not very trendy, am I? So in this video, I'm going to give you the top 5 disadvantages of starting a YouTube channel. So these are things you might want to bear in mind if you're thinking of starting a channel. Will you be able to cope with these rather terrible things that could happen to you? Anyway, let's get on with the list. Video theft. So there are people out there, apparently, who like to steal my videos. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, I've uploaded some videos in the past that have been fairly successful. And in reading my comments, because yes, I do read all the comments that people write on my videos, even if I don't always reply to them, I noticed somebody had written, "Did you know that somebody has stolen your video and re-uploaded it somewhere else?" And I didn't quite believe it, clicked on the link and found that yes, somebody had re-uploaded my video, and worse still, it had received tens of thousands of views. Okay, it's not like stealing something that you own, is it? It's not like stealing an object, but in a way, it's a little bit more serious than that. I put a lot of time into making these videos and editing them and uploading them, thinking of the ideas in the first place, so it feels a little bit unfair if somebody then just downloads it and re-uploads it and tries to make some money from it. And then it got to the point where I realised I could type my video titles into YouTube and up would come all the people who had stolen my videos, and I was having to report 10 or 15 videos at a time to YouTube. Every week I found another 15 videos that were directly stolen from me, and it was just very time consuming. So at this time I started to contact YouTube and say, look, is there a way around this? I don't know how it's all evolved and changed now, but basically I have a content management system which is usually reserved actually for the likes of Warner Brothers and Vivo and big companies like that. It allows you to automatically see and find videos on YouTube that have stolen your audio or video. And rather scarily, I found hundreds and hundreds of videos. Those videos had got tens of thousands of views, if not hundreds of thousands of views between them, which is hundreds and hundreds of pounds of revenue that my videos lost out on. So yeah, I mean, okay, as I say, it's not money that I actually earned, but it's potential money that I could have earned. Well, since I've had the content management system, which took me ages to get because I had to just keep moaning to YouTube, and eventually they did it. The people who steal videos, they've just stopped stealing it because they've realised that each time they upload my videos, re-upload them, I just take them down again. So yeah, it's a little bit of a shock. It's a bit like going into your home and finding that somebody has stolen your television. Troll comments. So I've discussed a number of controversial issues on this channel over the years. I said that the Orville is better than modern day Star Trek. I said that Lepin fake Lego is rubbish and that you should buy real Lego. And indeed, very recently, the Earth is a sphere. Things that to most normal sane people are just kind of facts. Anyway, I've talked about these issues ad infinitum, a little bit of Latin there for you, and as a result, I have attracted a significant amount of trolling, especially on my old fake Lego videos. I would get loads of comments from the Lepin supporters telling me what an idiot I am and how wrong I am. It got very boring actually because they just repeated the same arguments over and over again, much like I upload the same content on this channel over and over again. I had to develop a little bit of a thick skin for it because people do start to be a bit personal, commenting on your complexion, commenting on the fact your glasses always slide down your face, commenting on the hair up your nose. Thank you very much for all that. And actually some of the comments are quite amusing. The harder comments that I personally find on this channel are ones that attack the content that I upload. I put a lot of effort into this channel, as I say, thinking about videos to make and then actually making them. And like, for example, last night I uploaded a video about gloss paint, and you know, to be honest, the irony wasn't lost on me. The fact that it's a video about drying paint, that is boring, isn't it? But it was a DIY kind of video, and my DIY videos, give them a month and they start to do well. They start to rank on Google, and you know, because I'm a DIY amateur, and so anything I learn to do, if I can package it up into something small and factual, and then people can go and learn from that are trying to do the same thing, then that's great and that does well. But I purposefully uploaded that very short video last night away from my usual upload schedule so that it wasn't interfering with my normal video routine. So it's a little bit annoying then to get comments from people like, that's it, I'm off, because apparently one video in a stream of uploads that doesn't meet your particular expectations or requirements is enough for you to just leave. I mean, I think it was Atomic Shrimp, who I'm mentioning a lot recently because I'm really into his videos at the moment. I think it was him who said, you know, well, what, free isn't good enough for you? If you don't want to watch the free video that's uploaded, just don't watch it. It's simple. It does become water off a duck's back, especially when you receive a specific criticism saying you're doing something completely wrong, and then a week later you carry on doing it and the video does really well. Pressure to upload content that pleases your audience, pressure to grow the number of subscribers you've got, grow the number of views, get more ad revenue. There is a lot of pressure, and I've heard stories from other YouTubers who are a lot more successful than me that they spend a lot of time refreshing their YouTube subscriber count to watch it going up. Now, admittedly, I used to do that, but since my YouTube subscriber count has kind of stalled and I've really realised that YouTube subscriber count has got nothing to do with success on YouTube, I kind of just don't pay any attention to it anymore. But yeah, it is difficult to think of a new idea every week to keep things fresh, but somehow I manage it. I'm just highly skilled, I guess. The competition. So on this channel, I started ages ago uploading videos about smartwatches. And there's a great guy out there whose channel is entirely devoted to smartwatches called Smartwatch Ticks. And I remember being, you know, really quite jealous of his channel actually, because he had a loyal audience. His videos would consistently get good views. His videos didn't make much sense to me because they were so long. It turns out actually long videos are quite good because of watch time, if you can get people to carry on watching them. But, you know, I'll admit I was a little bit jealous. Yeah, you have to watch people surpass you, and it's a human thing really, but you focus on those things rather than the people that you've passed. Trust me, just don't worry about other people, just worry about your own channel, because worrying about other people isn't going to improve your channel. By all means learn from them, but just don't get bogged down. And the last one in this list is the fame. Obviously, I'm incredibly famous now. With nearly 63,000 subscribers, it is a wonder I can walk down the street without being stopped. Well, this may come as a surprise to you, but actually, I can't. I'm frequently stopped by people. I might be exaggerating slightly there. Over the course of my time of owning a YouTube channel, I have had a number of people come up to me in the street. Now, this may sound like a fairly good, interesting thing, and is a little bit of a novelty at first, but there are some things you have to remember. Okay, I am, you know, I'm an approachable person, and I do, you know, speak to people. I'm a fairly people-y sort of person, but I have to sort of prepare myself a little bit sometimes, you know, sort of be ready. And people come up to me in the street, and it's a little bit of a shock to me. I tend to blush a little bit, especially if somebody says to me, oh, you know, I like your YouTube channel. It's a little bit embarrassing because, of course, at the end of the day, I am very British. But yeah, it's a little bit of a challenge. And when you're not used to it, when you're not used to people coming up to you, you don't really know what to say to them in response. So you just kind of say, oh, thanks. There's a high-pitched noise coming from somewhere. So I've been in TK Maxx and a lovely couple came up to me and started speaking to me about my channel. That was probably one of the first times somebody came up to me, somebody who I didn't know. That was just about the time one of my videos went a little bit viral. Then I had loads of people at work come up to me and say it, which is even more embarrassing because then it kind of snowballs and other people that you work with find out about your channel. I've had people in my current day job find out about my channel, and it doesn't get any less, well actually no, that's a lie, it does get less embarrassing, but yeah, I don't really see that as a perk because it's not the kind of fame where I can walk into Krispy Kreme and they'll give me free donuts. If you just want to take any ideas from that, Krispy Kreme, that would be much appreciated. I don't think they mean it, but it's not always as good as, oh, excuse me, I watch your YouTube channel, or keep up the good work. It's often things like walking past and shouting out, I watch your YouTube channel. But by far the strangest way that I was recognised was probably about 6 years ago on the toilet, doing some business, if you catch my drift, and a voice shouts out, hello Dr. Jake, in the toilet. So yeah, not from the toilet, in the actual toilet room. So then you have to have a sort of awkward toilety conversation. But yeah, I was grateful because I think that was the first time actually that anybody actually recognised me from YouTube. So yeah, you just have to be prepared to deal with excited fans, and yeah, I'm probably going to have to deal with that this afternoon, although probably not because we're in lockdown again. Anyway, I hope you're all well, and I hope these disadvantages, which, you know, they're a little bit tongue-in-cheek, aren't they? Don't take them too seriously. If you want to start a YouTube channel, I did make another video recently about kind of the advantages. In fact, I can't remember what that video was now. Is it worth starting a YouTube channel? Go and watch that. I'll leave a link to it down below in case you're interested. Thanks for watching. Thank you to my loyal Patreons who are scrolling down the screen now. For just a few dollars a month, they get early access to all of my videos. Thank you to you. Thank you also to Magnanimous Meg and George Foot. They are extremely generous Patreon donators. Do subscribe if you enjoy my videos, and I shall see you next time for another one.